Okay, should we start this bit? Okay.
Ooh.
Welcome back to the... Oh wow, that's really loud. Thunder. Okay,
Welcome back to a spooky... Sponsored by Irish Spring for the worst of times.
I wear Irish Spring to every funeral I've ever gone to, because it conveys a message that I'm not here to have fun.
Hey, did you know Winston's texting me right now trying to tell me how to set up this podcast when we're literally recording it as we speak?
But you know what else is... You know what... Oh shit.
What was that? What was that? Sorry?
You know what else this podcast is? Wait,
What?
I'm trying to set up the bit, so just wait a sec.
What song is this?
This is just sad music.
Oh, did you just look up sad music?
This is actually the Jake and Kane cast. Oh my god. Call George Michael.
Call him. Isn't he dead?
Remember when he fucked a dude in the bathroom and it was like a big deal? You've never read that?
George Michael fucked a dude in the bathroom and
George Michael, pretty early in his career, was arrested for like public indecency in like this gay bathroom thing. And then later on in his career, he made a music video like that was joking about it. So he really didn't care that much. But
wait, hold on. Take a step back. He was arrested for a gay bathroom thing. Was he doing gay stuff in a bathroom, or was it specifically a gay bathroom? Because that's what I heard when you said that.
No, I wish it was a gay bathroom.
What, are you saying you hate gay people, Jake?
No, I'm saying that if you really think about it, bathrooms should be separated by sexuality, not by...
I mean, that does make total sense.
It makes so much sense.
No, if you think about it, just make all bathrooms like gender neutral and just have... You shouldn't be able to see people in a bathroom.
If you think about it, just have there always be stalls.
Yeah, just have all
Actually, no,
stalls.
I love a good urinal.
I hate urinals. Urinals are the worst.
Really? You ever just look someone in the eye? At the urinal?
No, it's literally the worst thing ever.
What are the odds Winston's gonna walk in here during this podcast? Is he still at the hospital?
I assume so.
Oh yeah, Winston's at the hospital. He fell.
This is also the Sydney Memorial podcast.
Oh, which should I bring back the music?
I still don't know.
No, that's the wrong music. Oh, shit, I have to go back to sad music.
What's Sydney's last name? Copperfield. Rest in peace, Sydney Copperfield.
Is she related to David Copperfield, the magician?
No, she's related to David Copperfield, the musician.
Welcome back to the Sydney Copper Memorial podcast.
Sydney Copperfield.
Sponsored by Irish Spring. Irish Spring, for the worst of times.
Who else is this a memorial for?
Oh shit.
Lightning. Jake, do we have a topic for this week's episode?
Yeah, actually, today we're gonna be talking about...
Today we are gonna be talking about sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me. Talk about how ugly this birthday cake that I just found on my Instagram feed is. It's my friend.
Tell me what you had in mind.
Let's talk about how...
Can we talk about how good the Arkells are? Jake, do you listen to the Arkells?
I know.
I know.
Let's talk about how I'm straight, but if Donald Glover was like, you wanna like get together and date, I would be like, yeah. Like 100%.
I would absolutely date Donald Glover. Would you?
Would I have sex with Donald Glover if Donald Glover asked me? Probably, yeah.
What if you asked him?
Then he'd probably say no. This is definitely the scenario. The scenario is that he wants it real bad. That's the thing. Sexuality is fluid, and it definitely... I feel like...
You know what else is fluid?
What?
Irish Spring.
Irish Spring.
Oh, can that be the name of this episode? Wall of Sound?
No, the name of this episode is... What was it that you said earlier? Game Cat.
It was definitely like Blime. It didn't even work at all.
Blind Cat.
Like Blind
it was
Cats.
Blind Cube.
Has anyone ever done a podcast in a blimp and called it BlimpCast?
You're just adding the word cat. That's not a pun. That's not a play on it.
Yeah, but you said blind.
It's not a play on it, and I'm also I was turning the other way, so I'm sure all the audio of me talking from that was trash. No, BlimpCast is a terrible idea because it's just.
Does it be loud up there in the air?
No, because you're not making a play. Blimp is not a play on the word pod.
Feel the thunder. Oh, do you think there's a podcast about beans called Podcast?
Oh my God, shut the fuck up, Kane. Do you think there's a podcast about fishing that's called Cast?
Yeah.
Or The Cast?
No, it's definitely Codcast.
Codcast is dumb.
There's absolutely something called Codcast. Codcast. Fishing
God's plan.
Oh, can we have a Christian themed podcast called Godcast?
Let's have a podcast where we talk about how Drake got $1 million for the God's Plan music video, gave it all away, and none of it went to his son because he was still hiding him from he was hiding the world from his son. That's what he said he was doing.
Whoa, nice.
Let's talk about bullshit. This podcast also goes out to Drake.
Drake's son.
No, Drake's son's fine.
What's Drake's son's name?
Adonis.
Adonis? Wait, what's Drake's last name?
Graham.
Drake Graham?
I don't think
I think it's Bell.
No, his name is not Drake. His name is Audrey.
His name is Drake
Aubrey,
Bell.
I mean.
Aubrey. Wait, that's a cool name. Were there bird sounds added into that sad music?
I hope so.
That's really weird.
What if I said sad music and Sad by XXXTentacion started playing?
What if Sad by Bo Burnham started playing? Whoa, like.
Oh.
There's also the Alyssa
What I was
Memoriam
gonna say
podcast.
is the thing about Bo Burnham that I can't really get into is that it seems so choreographed, and I know that's his thing.
Yeah.
But like, it's just not for me really.
Fair enough.
I liked Be Happy? Is that what that one's called?
Make Happy is his newest one.
What's the one? Is that the one where it's all like really choreographed and he does the country music song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Make Happy.
I do really want to see 8th Grade though.
Oh yeah, actually, I heard it should
like,
be good.
It's like a movie.
Yeah. You should watch his stand-up special. It's really good.
I think I went to and then I didn't. You know what's really funny? James Acaster.
Ooh.
Does
he have a podcast called the James A. Cast?
No. He's a British comic and he has this like 4-part comedy special on Netflix and it's amazing. It's so funny. It's so well done. It's so smart. He literally sets up jokes and then finishes them 30 minutes later and it's gold. It's all so good.
That's great.
But he also tweeted this week that like he was on a bus and he could hear 2 people loudly in the front of the bus debating whether it was funny or not.
That's really funny.
Like they had both watched this special and been like, is he funny? And they were like arguing.
That seems fake.
But if you watch the special, like, or you ever see anything that guy does, like he wouldn't just make it up. Like, you know, there are people that like you see, like Kevin Hart would fully make up something like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Kevin Hart doesn't give a fuck. He makes up all of his comedy.
Can we talk about how much Kevin Hart kind of sucks?
Yeah, Kevin Hart does kind of suck.
Like, I think he's a funny actor, but I really don't like his stand-up.
And why is he so short?
What?
Well, he is really short.
Why is that brought up in every movie he's ever been in?
Because he's really short.
He's not even that short. He's short for an actor. Except a lot of actors are short as hell.
How big do you think Kevin Hart's dong is? I think there have been several movies or specials or something where Kevin Hart references how big his dick is. And apparently it's big.
Apparently it's big. Apparently Dave Bautista is a huge cock.
That in no way surprises me.
That's been a running joke for like thousands of years.
Dave Bautista, imagine like you're camping with Dave Bautista and you can't hammer in the mallets.
Pardon?
And you can't hammer in the stakes for the tent, so he just whips out his giant dick and just hammers in. Don't worry, ladies, I got this. Because he's camping with all women that he's gonna bang.
It's an all-woman camp.
Yeah, camping. It's all women that he's gonna bang in this tent that he's setting up with his penis.
How big is his tent?
His penis? Oh, it's real big.
It's a very small tent, though.
It's smaller than his penis. It's actually it's just a separate tent for his penis. He will then set up a regular tent The actual tent for his penis is actually big enough for a small animal.
Find small animal.
Like a raccoon.
A raccoon's like a standard size.
I can't believe we hit a raccoon on the highway.
That's honestly the funniest thing ever.
I mean, someone was freaking out. It's anonymous.
Is Anna anonymous?
Oh. Leave all of this.
Wait, you hit a raccoon on the highway? I thought it was like on the back roads once you had got off.
Didn't mean to cut you off, but I just thought of something I want to do, and I think it's really funny.
Okay, go on.
So right now, what we're gonna be doing is listening to 1 second of a song and deciding whether we like it or not.
What?
This is called Review Schmavoo.
Why would it be called that? Play the jingle.
Winston will make a jingle. He's our editor now. All right, ready?
Yep. Ooh.
How do we feel about that?
I actually was kind of into it. I liked it quite a bit.
I really like what he's doing with that.
Did he say Monday? Was that what the first line?
I think the first line is someday.
I would prefer it if it was Monday.
Because Monday does start the week, so it could start other things.
An album? Is this an album? What are we listening to?
Oh, I'm just picking random songs. That's actually Ghost Town by Kanye West.
Oh.
It's got a really cool sample, and it's got a really cool Party Next Door bit where he's like, there's an electric guitar going on.
He's like, the party don't stop till I walk in.
I'm the door.
Wait, the party don't stop till I walk in.
Ready? Here we go. How do you feel about that? I feel like it's going to be juicy.
That sounded like it would be used in the back of an ad for Tellus.
I used it in a movie trailer once.
Because it'd be like a bunch of animals like, oh, here at Tellus, we like ducks. And then they'd be...
Bro, why is Tellus so obsessed with sucking their own dick about how much they love animals? Like, dog, we get it.
Because Tellus is, they're like, hey man, we like animals, you like animals, buy our product. It's genius.
It might have to fact check this because this might definitely be wrong, but there was this time a while ago where Tellus was trying to get a bunch of feedback.
Go on.
Like about their product and like their service and stuff, and I'm pretty sure they didn't use the pun like tell us what's wrong.
Hey, that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Upsetting, right?
But also that reminds me of a story
You're real close to the mic. Those are some high.
But also that reminds me of a story I was thinking of.
This is an ASMR podcast.
ASMR cast?
Here we go.
AS Pod R. But also, way back in, like, when I was in grade 8 or 7, I don't know, we were, like, looking at high schools and stuff, and one of our assignments was to come up with a slogan for Tellus. And my group came up with, like, tell us your problems or something like that. And I think we won. So, come on, Tellus. What are you doing? Do your stuff together.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Boo. We're not sponsored by...
Tellus.
You know we're not sponsored by fucking
Scotiabank.
Tellus.
Oh.
That was such a dumb bit. Okay, we're back to this bad segment that I created. What was it called again?
Called
Review.
No, thank you.
Yep. That was it. Here we go.
I like it.
Me too.
It sounds angelic.
Me too. Okay.
Me too. I was gonna say something before you started going on about Tellus, and I forget what it is now. That sounded like
XXX.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. I have to pick songs that you don't know.
I actually don't know who XXX is.
No, that was XXX by Kendrick.
Oh.
Can you help me understand? Kung Fu Kenny. Bro, Kendrick Lamar has to be the most, like, polished, good at his craft dude that goes by a stupid fucking nickname like Kung Fu Kenny. Why does no one ever call him on how dumb that is?
I like it.
Yeah, it's a quirky.
It's a quirky.
Like, it's quirky.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
But he's not a quirky dude.
No, he's such a serious guy.
Rapper and guy. But he's like, yo, it's Kung Fu Kenny. Like, that's so weird.
He's actually great in interviews. He's really funny.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. Here we go.
Oh.
My live studio version of that, which I love so much.
Wait, is that one of your songs?
No.
Everyone, look up Jake.
Winston, will you censor that with like a fun sound effect of some kind?
Winston, when you're listening to this, editing it later, I just want to say, I love you. Just kidding. I hate you. Why are Cam and Lucian asleep right now?
Because they're little bitches.
Right?
Yep.
I was waiting for you to play a song. I thought you were ready.
Oh,
and then...
no. Why are they asleep right now? I have Wake Me Up Before You Go Go and sad music.
Those are the 2 songs you have queued
I
up.
also have the time warp.
Why?
Still waiting for that to work out.
Waiting for the perfect opportunity to play the time warp.
Right now.
Oh, Winston just actually texted me, what are these notes? Shut up, Winston.
Oh, we're going right back into what?
Now's not the time for that segment. Or should I say, egg, mint. Would you eat mint flavored eggs?
Probably not.
Like, what if someone made scrambled eggs and they're like, but it's actually mint flavored, and they had mint chocolate chips in them? An omelet with mint. A mint omelet.
I'm gonna say no to that.
An omelet. An omelet. What the fuck was that? Did you hear the fucking cat in the forest right there?
Or is that a raccoon?
I mean, it was definitely a raccoon, but
Can we
it sounded so
pause the podcast real quick and play that back and see if we can hear that?
Pausecast?
We're gonna take a quick pause.
This episode of Campcast brought to you by Irish Spring.
Irish Spring, for when you're like, it's like for, it's.
You ever smell bad?
Oh,
are you recording?
Yeah, I am.
Hey, I'm over here looking for a raccoon.
Oh my god.
So I'm to let all you listeners know, I'm standing on my bed looking out a window.
You said that so quietly.
I said that so loudly.
No, but you can like hear it, so it's fine.
Wait, is that it? No, that's a block. Unless that is it. Fuck! Why was the bed so much higher than I thought it was gonna be? Oh, this is actually a Kane's right foot memorial podcast.
Oh my god, do I have to bring it back? Holy shit.
This was, whoa, that was so loud. So
we're gonna put one up in the air for Princess Diana.
Oh my goodness. Too soon.
That's what Kane calls his right foot.
Yeah.
Princess Diana.
Princess Diana.
You're gone too soon. But we hope you make a speedy recovery.
You know what the left foot's called?
What?
Jack Black? Winston, cut that.
What's it called?
Okay, can we bring the keyboard in here and just start playing it while Cam and Lucian are sleeping?
Can we... I kind of have to take a shit.
Jake.
Can we bring the microphone to the bathroom?
No, we definitely cannot. Oh, Group Poop podcast?
Oh my god.
Remember when Group Poop was a thing?
No, not really.
What? You weren't around for that point in time? Who are you texting with such ferocity over there?
I type really hard always.
What's the longest text message you've ever sent?
I think it was on Kick when I was in like grade 7. And I was like, oh, I got some things to say.
I got some things to say.
K-I-K.
No, I understand now. I figured it out.
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
What a weird theme song thing.
What?
It's just they
kind of good
sing
song.
just the name.
Isn't that what all theme songs are?
No, because
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life.
What is that?
You never watched the facts of life?
No, I very obviously did.
Me neither.
This is a memorial podcast for the facts of life. A short-lived show. Oh, that's not my sad music.
Different sad music.
That sad music is some bullshit. I don't want that one.
If you could only play one instrument, what would it be, Jake? But you're also the best in the world at it.
Oh, I'm the best in the world at it?
No, you're the third best in the world at it.
Ooh, definitely guitar. Like, if you pick a random instrument, you're an idiot.
I think I might pick piano. I wish I could play piano.
Yeah, but if you're really good at piano, you're going to play classical stuff, and you're not going to be that famous. Guitar, you shred it, and you're... But are you talking like I'm playing the classical guitar? I'm talking the electric guitar.
No, you can pick
because I think the third best guitar player in the world right now...
Slash.
Probably true, eh? I think the best guitar hero...
I think the best guitar hero is
Guitar Hero 3. Oh my god, I think the best guitar hero...
His Beatles rock band.
Is definitely... oh my god, I'm still trying to say player. The best guitar player in the world is Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah,
He fucking revolutionized that instrument.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've seen him live twice.
Oh, wow. But did you see him alive? Maybe that was just his
I
corpse.
just he was just there. Oh my god.
No.
Wait, are we saying Eddie Van Halen died?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Eddie Van Halen Memorial Podcast. As we say goodbye to one of guitar's heroes.
What's the best Rock Band game in your opinion?
Probably original Rock Band.
Oh, Rock Band 1?
Rock Band.
You're not going Rock Band 2?
I never had Rock Band 2.
I think Rock Band 2 is my favorite. Or, honestly, AC/DC Rock Band's pretty solid. What's your opinion on AC/DC, Jake?
I love AC/DC.
Really? Me too.
They're my first concert.
They were my first favorite band as a kid.
I guess it was me too because my parents were just like, this is what we listen to.
Exactly.
Like, okay.
That's exactly mine. The first CD I ever owned was an REO Speedwagon CD. Because we all got like Walkmans as a kid, because we were going on a long car trip. So my dad bought us all Walkmans, I bought us all CDs. He bought me an REO Speedwagon one.
What are REO Speedwagons thing?
Take it on the run, baby.
Hey.
If that's the way you want it, baby. That's a good REO Speedwagon song.
At dawn of the morning.
Hey Jake, remember when we had to sing Country Roads with those weird country singers?
That was so fun. What's crazy about it is that happened.
What's crazy about it is that I'm literally the worst singer I know, and they're like, "Come sing." Like, nope.
Why is it called Virginia?
What?
Why is that the name of that state?
It was named after Jonathan Virgin.
The exact same bit from last podcast.
He had a lot of sex.
Have you been keeping up with the episodes of Campcast?
What do you think the term being a virgin is named after?
The Virgin Mary, you idiot.
No, but it obviously...
The Bible invented a lot
It obviously
of words.
was a term before that if they called her the Virgin Mary.
Okay, well, I'm gonna guess Latin Virgin, like... In Latin, virgin is like pure or something.
Oh, that's dumb. I was hoping it'd be literally like a guy that was famous for like,
Ready?
not having
Virgin Latin
sex.
root. I will guess you. I definitely guarantee that it's like pure.
Yeah, I assume that's what it is. That's lame. That's just a logical answer.
The word virgin comes via Old French virgin, from the root form of Latin virgo. Genitive virgin is meaning virginese, meaning literally maiden or virgin.
Oh, maiden. Okay. Oh, it came from a French word? Jake, top three ways to eat fries. What are the best types of fries? Go.
What do you mean types, like ways to eat fries?
No, types of
in
fries.
In my mouth?
Okay. First step is type 3 types of fries. Step 2 is type 3 ways to eat fries.
Okay, so the first part, I'm gonna go with like popular fast food places that are like actually everywhere.
Okay.
Because like it's annoying if you get into like small places.
Yeah, I agree.
So fast food fries, I think Wendy's is number 1.
Ooh, interesting.
Those are A1. Oh my god, this rain.
It's a loud
Can we
rain.
just be quiet and watch the bars? Oh my god.
That's so loud. Should we close the windows? I'm gonna close the windows real quick.
This podcast is sponsored by rain. Anna just texted me she's terrified of storms. Should I tell her to come over to the cabin and join the podcast?
Yes, absolutely. Invite her over.
Last year, at this camp in the States that we work at,
Are we not saying the name of our camp?
no, we're not.
It's gonna get so much exposure from our world famous podcast.
We've said a lot of things on this podcast that, anyway, one of the years I worked here, we snuck out like every night at family, and now we just are not ever. Oh, Anna's tippity typing.
Oh,
Think we're gonna get a guest?
tip tip tap. Yeah, can we please get a guest appearance
We are 28 minutes in.
by Anubu?
She just said she heard the dying cat noise.
Yes, she heard the raccoon.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, the lights off again. Yeah, let's turn the lights on.
Anna said she doesn't want to come out because of that.
Oh yeah, actually. Oh man, I kind of have to pee, but there's a rabid raccoon
It's
outside.
definitely just probably just hurt its foot or something.
Yeah. Oh, I like how the rain stopped as soon as I closed the windows.
Oh, that was a lot of work for nothing. That was what Shakespeare would call much ado about nothing.
That is not.
I want a lighter sound to ASMR. Oh yeah, I feel like that was good. Ready?
I feel like you're gonna light the microphone on fire.
No, these are just sound effects.
Oh, I actually got an email from Airbnb. Accept Sabrina
Bleep.
Trip to invitation to
Bleep.
No. Also bleep Sabrina's last name.
Why did you say her last name?
Because I was reading it word for word in this email.
Bleep. I don't know why I started playing the sad song. I just kind of did.
I guess we're sad because the windows are closed and it's hot as hell now.
Alright, Kane, what's the app on your phone that you never use?
I recently got a new phone and it had a lot of like settings and weird shit that I just don't ever use. There's a whole app for just like themes that you can edit your like home screen with.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would I ever do that when I can just make my background a picture that I've taken? You idiot. Also, I have Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and LinkedIn all just like automatically on my phone.
I use LinkedIn actually. Are you on LinkedIn?
No.
I'm on LinkedIn.
What's your LinkedIn, Jake?
Jake's bleep every time we've said the name. Please, Winston.
Blink every time we say Jake's name.
Can you replace my last name with like a really stupid one and like dub it over?
Can you replace his first name with the name Ham and then just never
Oh
say
my
Jake?
God, you said it again, you fucking
I was
idiot.
talking about Alex, isn't that?
Shut up. But now we have to bleep that because now they've just by like, association.
Yeah, all the listeners.
Okay, well, you never know what Winston's gonna do. He definitely will.
We're definitely gonna release these at some point, and I'm fully okay with that. I think this one will be our most popular episode, and then we'll get our own spin-off.
This podcast is dedicated to the old members of CampCast. You might think this is a bit, but we actually record this at a summer camp.
We're actually literally in
let's talk about the dying industry that is summer camps.
Yeah, it's not like we probably have the biggest like number of kids in the past few years this year or anything.
Okay, well, one peak, things can go like this.
Yeah.
But they're still going down, and our forest is dying at this camp. Shout out to the camps that have way more money than us.
With literally a fucking rock climbing wall and a giant dock and a diving board that's 20 feet tall.
I like how we are currently just eliminating camps that we could be at and slowly bringing it closer to the camp we really are at.
Yeah, we mentioned 2 camps.
Our camp is not on the map, though.
That's true.
Like, we're just, like, irrelevant.
No, I feel like we're probably the most relevant camp ever made. We got flags.
More relevant than Camp Rock.
We got flags.
More relevant than Camp Rock.
What was the camp that crossed the river?
What was the name
Camp
of
Rock?
Oh, Camp Star.
Camp Star. No way was it Camp Star.
Yeah, it was Camp Star.
That's fucking stupid.
Those kids thought they were the bomb.
Why wasn't it like Star Camp?
Oh, did Cameron just...
Oh, that's terrifying. What is that? Is Cameron...
Is that a pillow?
What the fuck
is that Cameron's
happening?
huge dick?
Lucian's actually snoring up a storm over there.
We were like, buddy, we thought you were dying. But it really wasn't. No one thought he was dying. We were just like, shut the fuck up.
What did it sound like? That's really good.
He didn't
really
cough.
Oh, he didn't cough?
No.
Do you ever cough in your sleep?
I'm just gonna can we just be
Probably,
quiet
right?
for a second, just let this sad music play so that Winston can dub it over wherever he wants to later. Okay. I think that's enough for him to play
Can we talk about how much that song sounds like it should be in the Minecraft game?
Oh my god. Why did you say that?
Like, it literally just sounds like Minecraft games.
That game had a great composition.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm scratching up a storm over here. All these...
Oh, what is happening up there? I'm
Remember
gonna
that
go
time-
check on the
Remember
raccoon.
that time J Money last year came in here and was like, shut the fuck up? Do you remember that?
That is a
Do you remember that? When J Money came in here and was like, shut up?
Yeah.
And it was like me, you... Was it?
Were we all playing GameCube?
No. It was like me, you...
Oh, yeah, she did. Also,
I'm not female staff, even though I am. Bleep female staff. No other camp divides their staff by gender for no reason.
That's also not true. Every camp divides their staff by gender. Why are you hiding under a sleeping bag right now? Jake just crawled underneath his blanket Even though we're not on a bed. We're on a mattress on the cold, hard floor.
No, I'm lying on the cold, hard floor. Goat noise.
Meow!
Oh my god. Fuck you. I said goat noise, and this motherfucker.
I really was not ready. I was gonna meow no matter what, but I assumed what you were doing.
That's my philosophy going into this podcast.
I'm gonna meow no matter what?
Meow. Eat my ass. That's how that happens sometimes.
Oh, it's raining again.
No, it isn't.
Oh no, it isn't. What was I hearing?
Um,
It is rain.
I think it's just mine. I think it's also because we're like bordering the forest, so it's just like dripping on it.
Bleep that. That now they know we're near a forest.
Oh, spoiled again.
Spoiled again.
Bro, can you imagine never seeing a tree?
What?
Just think about it.
Alright, I'm thinking about it. How would that affect my life?
You wouldn't know what trees look like.
But you would know what trees are if you've never seen one.
Oh, we're going to our sponsor. This is a podcast sponsor.
Sponsored by
Irish Spring. Unleash your senses.
Unleash Your Senses? Remember when Terry Crews was the... Oh, we're back, by the way. Remember when Terry Crews was the actor in all those Old Spice
I
commercials?
definitely thought you were going to say victim of a sexual assault.
No, why would I bring that up right now?
I don't know, but let's get into that.
Yeah, he was sexually assaulted. That was the whole thing.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then all the judges were like, "You're a big, strong man. Why didn't you fix that?" And he was like, "Dog, it's not."
He was like, fuck you, you're stupid. Because they are.
Yo, you know who's stupid?
Yeah, who?
The villain in Casper 2.
Oh, Kabak?
What's the full name of that movie, King?
Casper 2, A Spirited Beginning.
But it's not the beginning. It's definitely the second installment. Should it be a spirited continuation?
No, I think it's a prequel.
Oh my god.
It's definitely a prequel.
Whose idea was
Do you
that?
remember in the first Casper movie where it's like a mystery of how Casper died? And then the entire premise of the prequel was like, oh, we're gonna find out how he dies, and you don't. You don't at all. It opens with him being dead. And he's like, how'd I get here?
Whoa.
And you never find out how he died.
Yeah, guys, stay tuned for... I'm actually redoing The Last Jedi. By myself, in my basement. I got a friend that looks a lot like, what's his name?
General Hux.
Qui-Gon Ren.
Qui-Gon Ren.
So he's kind of emo. He's gonna play that part. And there's a long scene where Rey just sucks Qui-Gon
On a
Jinn's
lollipop.
nuts. It's really cool. It's really what the fan wanted. So yeah, stay tuned for more from that.
So Star Wars Episode 9 is definitely going to end with either Rey killing Kylo or Rey fucking Kylo, am I right?
Or both of them, or
At the same time?
Oh, I definitely have moms Reddit.
There's no moms here.
Alyssa thought I just went, and because I came back with the entire script to Mamma Mia the musical,
Yeah.
and Alyssa went, "Where did you find that?" As if it was just lying around.
What?
I know.
That's really funny.
Oh, I just burned it myself.
Jake actually just lit himself on fire.
Let my cock.
Should we take a jump in the river?
We could. Oh, we're doing the sound thing.
The sound thing. Can we take the microphone down to the river and record on the dock? I mean, we don't have a dock. Bleep that. Are you looking up river sounds right now?
No, but I could. I have neighborhood sounds.
Well, yeah, you really do.
Where are the neighborhood sounds?
What neighborhood do you think that was taken
What
from?
is this text to speech?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
whoa,
shut
stop!
The fuck up, shut
Stop! Oh my god.
Why is that the one text to speech thing you have?
I don't know.
It's
Oh, neighborhood sounds. They're so loud.
Was that a swarm of locusts?
No, it was a car.
That's pretty interesting.
No, we don't have the rights.
Oh, The dog just definitely hopped into her cabin. Clearly, her name is Dog of Life.
Clearly, her name is.
I think Dog of Life is a better name. Jake, would you still be friends with me if my name was the Dog of Life?
I feel like you'd have a much weirder group of friends, and I feel like you wouldn't.
I feel like you'd still be in it.
No, because you'd be a much weirder dude.
You go to a dog school, you'd absolutely you'd hang out with a guy named the Dog of Life.
Yeah, I don't really hang out with the really weird kids. All my friends are just, like, my level of weird, which is, like, my level of weird is that, like, I get called a when I'm with, like, people that aren't
Dog
school kids. Like, my level of weird is that they'll be like, shut up.
Dog.
And I'm like, oh, man, I forgot that that's what I am because I do.
Dog.
Because I always forget. I always forget that I'm...
Dog.
Oh, yeah, today, were you there when I decided that I'm gay but I like women?
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Is that your new thing?
That's how I identify now. Because,
Remember when everyone thought you were gay?
Because Bleep thought that I was gay, and that kind of hurt me. I don't know why I should. I don't know why I'm that insecure about my masculinity, but she was like,
Yeah, you're
gay.
not Cameron.
And I was like, maybe I'm gay, but I just like women. So that's where we are now. I'm still discovering
It's a
that.
solid joke.
It's not really a joke, Kane. It's kind of just a play on my...
Not really a joke.
It's kind of just... Oh, wow, I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you. Bless you. My two bless yous. My two bless yous.
It's kind of just a play on my toxic masculinity.
Winston, put my two bless yous after Jake's two sneezes. Thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks.
It's kind of just a play on my toxic masculinity, which is...
Your toxic masculinity?
Everyone has toxic mass.
It's true. Everyone does have toxic mass.
Everyone has toxic masculinity, and that's a problem because...
I mean, I totally agree.
Do you like that we're just watching the waves? Ooh, that's some ASMR. Go do some retainer ASMR.
We definitely did this entire thing on the first episode.
No, we did not.
Where Cam went, and I was like, I can't do it. I can only do this.
Yeah, but can you go do some... Oh, it's probably for the better. Can you go do some retainer ASMR on the mic? Oh, wow. That's definitely really good.
It's gonna sound fucking awful. Hey, this is my real voice. I'm not lisping. I actually do kind of have a lisp.
And this is my
I have a what?
voice.
I have a lisp.
I have a lips, 2 of them.
Shut up, Jake.
Yeah, I'm so...
I can't say church. I mean, I can, but I have a really, like...
funny. I was listening to the first episode of the podcast, and I was like, yeah, I can't talk that good. What if we just end the podcast now and listen to it, like, for the rest of this time?
I think we're only 44 minutes. We could definitely keep going. We've got plenty of material.
We've got plenty of no material.
I think we should continue spinning our wheels until Winston walks through the door, and that's when we end
Is
it.
he going to?
He said he was coming, but he didn't know how late. Phrasing?
No, not that funny.
I'll allow it.
Have you ever seen, like, pairs of pants get frozen into, like, perfect shapes?
What?
And I just was... So that's why sometimes I'm, like, scrolling through my Instagram and, like, dumb shit pops up. Pairs of pants, if they get wet in the winter and left outside, can, like, freeze into the shapes and, like, look like they have legs inside them, which is hilarious.
Did I tell you... Did I tell you about the time I accidentally lit my socks on fire?
Somebody call 911. Tell me about that, Kane.
So, when I was younger, we were at my aunt's house.
Younger.
I was younger. And it was the winter time, of course. And we went outside, and I didn't put boots on. So, like, we're just going out for 5 seconds.
Yeah, who
fine.
cares?
So, yeah, my feet were really wet and cold, and I was wearing socks, and they were wet and cold. So I took them off.
Wet and cold.
I took them off, and they had a fireplace, like a wood stove in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
And like there was a fire going because it was cold, and I had my socks, and I was like, well, they need to dry off, and I was like, oh, there's a nice little, like, the wood stove has like a flat top to it. I'll just put them there, and then they'll dry on top, and then I just put them there, and then
Like, caught fire?
like 10 minutes later, someone's like, is something burning? And I look over my socks. My socks are, like, smoking really hard, and we picked them up, and they were, like, slightly on fire on the bottom.
You want to hear that story told by anyone, not you?
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
When I was younger, I put my socks, like, to dry on a lit fire,
and they caught on fire a little bit.
Yeah, but that was boring.
I didn't need to know the detail of why the socks were wet.
Yes, you did. It added to the mystery.
Who fucking cares?
It was a mystery, Jake. Did you figure out the culprit? Because
Um,
it wasn't me.
it was you.
No, it wasn't.
It was the butler.
Can we have a butler? Can we get a camp butler?
We could be rich.
Isn't that literally what kitchen staff is?
I say we use Z's paycheck, cash it in, and then
Also bleep that.
no, we don't.
Bleep
Have
his name.
He doesn't work here. Who fucking cares? Fuck
Yeah,
you,
fuck you,
Z's.
Z's.
Can you amplify fluid?
Yeah, but-
that's cut out all the parts where we say, "Can you replace it with?" Unless it's really funny. But this one probably isn't. I want it to be like replaced with something that's like equally as like ridiculous.
Can you replace
So that it's
everyone?
like, wow, you replace it with fluid? Like that's so gross.
What's your fluid?
Okay, the plane was just lying there, and we had to get away, so we fluid.
What?
Get it?
No.
No, because we flew it.
Were you there for Winston's archery bit?
When was that?
Cause we did archery last Friday, and Winston
I'm
was
so
like,
mad at whenever I hear Winston archery, I get a little bit sad.
so Winston was like teaching archery to our rotation group.
I shot a bullseye this week.
All right, Jake, tell your bullseye story.
Okay, so I shot a really cool bullseye, and I get tons of pussy. That's the whole story. I push women off, okay? Now everyone shut up about it. Doesn't matter. Okay? I shoot bullseyes, I slang puss. This
Slang?
is slang. I'm a pimp also.
Oh.
I slam and I slang. These are my two passions.
Slamming it. Oh.
Yep. So anyway, so I shot a bullseye, shotgunned a beer, and banged a model, all
In your Ferrari.
in my Ferrari that I drove here with my hot banging model that I'm banging. So anyway, point being, I shot a bullseye, and Winston Fluid. You know he's gonna censor that because it's his own last name.
Winston.
Fluid.
What if we just bring it up like multiple times? Oh.
Fluid.
Highlight. The champagne
The
of
champagne
beers.
of beers.
Beers.
What's the champagne of bears? I'd say polar bears, right?
No, I'd say grizzly bears.
You're fucking wrong. That's the Pabst Blue Ribbon of bears. Grizzly bear is the Bud Light of bears.
Yeah.
Polar bear is
No,
definitely the
black
champagne.
bears, the Bud Light of bears.
Polar bears are champagne of bears. Bears in the circus are the Palm Bays of bears.
No, polar bears are the Jaeger bombs of bears.
No, they are not. Jagerbomb is bear is a black bear.
All right, I'll accept that. Did you see the video? Oh, there's a guy at, like a campfire, and he's sitting. It's like on the edge of a cliff, like on a ravine,
Of course, yeah, that's where you have campfires.
and he's at like a little campfire. He's sitting on a lawn chair. He's probably drinking a pint, and he's a pint.
A pint.
Yeah, he's drinking a pint.
Pint of
And
bar.
he starts taking a video, and you're like, why are you recording yourself just sitting here on the chair? And then he turns the camera to the left, and a fucking grizzly bear just walks up and sits down beside him, and like starts sniffing around his food, and then just sits there for a little bit, like scratches his ear, and gets up and walks away. And at this point, I was like, I would have fucking died of a heart attack because I'm terrified of bears. And then he turns his camera to the left. In the ravine are like 60 grizzly bears. I was like, get the hell out of there, you animal. Oh, thunder.
I kind of like bears.
I hate bears. Bears are like my number one fear.
My favorite thing about bears is that they're just like they're just bears.
Jake,
Like there's nothing else to it.
what?
Really.
Do you think you could fight a bear?
If I trained.
Remember when bear wrestling was a thing?
No, but I could make it a thing.
It
If
is
I-
a thing.
If I worked hard enough at bear wrestling. Today, I told Anna that anyone can sing, and that's something I stand by.
Yeah.
You just have to work at it.
I mean, yeah, that's true of most things.
Anyway, I think that bears deserve a lot better than they get.
A lot of bear cheer?
You might not know this, but about half the world's bears are currently living underground due to lack of bear living space.
No, I think it's
also-
because it's the middle of winter and they're hibernating.
They're all drinking Miller High Life, which calls itself the champagne of beers, but come on, everybody, let's be real with ourselves. So anyway, if you'd like to donate to Get Bears Better Beers, call this number.
What's the bear hotline we're supposed to call if there's a bear?
Oh, it was like 1-800-576.
It's literally
bear.
like 1-800-BEAR.
Why does it sound like the request line for that radio station Bear FM? Remember that one?
I thought you were gonna say it's a gay sex phone hotline.
Why does the intro of Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba last so long?
The intro?
Yeah.
Play it.
It's like 30 seconds long.
Give me a beat.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. We don't have the rights.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
But yeah, if you'd like to contribute to Kane and I getting the rights to popular music, call 1-800 Get Rights for the Whites.
I like how you thought of what you were gonna say as you were saying it and laughed to yourself. Is the fucking album cover of your sad music a whale?
No, I think it's
It's
just,
a fucking ocean.
yeah.
Or should I say Lucian, am I right?
Oh, I love Minecraft.
What's Lucian's last name? Lucian Beauregard.
For the regrets.
That's their slogan.
Yep. Oh, we're gonna actually go to our real sponsor. That was just a fake sponsor. We don't usually do fake sponsors. We only get sponsored for real. We're making mad bank off this, slamming and slanging mad puss. You don't know. Let's go to the commercial break. Here we go.
This episode of BlimpCast is brought to you by Milk.
It's sponsored by Irish Spring. You know who was coming.
The champagne of body washes.
Champagne of body washes.
Woo!
Sometimes, since I'm here at camp, I have to shower in a bathing suit. You know what I do, Kane? You know what I do?
What you do?
I take it and I squirt down my area. I just take the whole bottle and just squirt it, and I just feel it roll down.
Feel it rub and roll.
Feel
You do
it.
both.
Yeah.
Irish Springs got it all.
I also put it down my crack. It's nice. It's nice. It's usually pretty warm because it has to sit out in the sun. We keep our.
I actually definitely keep it in the sun.
No, shut up.
Cut that out. Cut that out. Trademark.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, Irish Spring is great for when you can't quite reach your. What's it? Is that?
And we're back.
And we're back. Thank you so much to my weird uncle for doing that
thanks,
plug for
Thaddeus.
us, being the one whose laptop we are using.
You think bears called their parents Barons?
No, they don't speak English.
Do they speak bear English?
English?
Did you ever watch the Berenstain Bears as a kid?
Did you mean the Burns?
No, it's Berenstain, but everybody thinks it's Berenstein. I know. I also thought it was Berenstein.
It's not about the Mandela effect. It's just about things that become popular said wrong.
Yeah, like the Darth Vader one.
What's that?
That he doesn't say.
Luke, I am your father.
No, that's different. That's a different thing. That's like misquoting movie lines.
Yeah, but it's also the same thing.
He says, "Yes, I am your father."
He says, "No, I am your father." Why would he say yes?
Close. Like he's like, "Are you my father?"
What?
Okay, well, yes.
He's like an undercover cop. He has to say yes. That's also the dumbest,
Fake fact.
dumbest
I
fake
think it's
fact
hilarious.
ever.
I think it's something that.
An undercover cop made up.
Dog, no. Did you know undercover cops have to say they're cops? I don't know. That's true. No, yeah. I got a friend that's an undercover cop. Like, he'd tell me. And then just yells at a guy on the street, "Hey, are you an undercover cop?" And the guy's like, "What the fuck?" And the guy's like, "See? He's clean."
It's clean.
The guy yells to a man in a police uniform. "Hey, officer, you a narc? You wearing a wire?" The cop is like, "No, I'm not." And it was just, I don't know where I was going with this.
Well, yeah, what are you doing right
I had
now?
a really funny
I was
idea.
just watching this happen and it
I had a
went
really
completely
funny idea of what
nowhere.
was going to go in my head, and then it literally just shit its pants and gave up.
It didn't go anywhere. Kind of like
Irish Spring. Don't let it go anywhere. You need that. To
I couldn't think of a way to segue into Irish Spring when I tried to, and you finished. Thanks, Jake. See, me and you, we're like that band. We're in sync.
Oh, the Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah.
They're back, alright. Oh, that's a big ant on the computer screen.
They've been back. Backstreet Boys still here.
Remember when Backstreet Boys come back like every 2 years?
I'm gonna fall. Can I go to my bed?
No, they can't hear you.
Can you bring this mattress over?
All
so
our
I can lie in
all
my
our
bed?
wondrous fans.
Oh, it looks like Ken's gonna bring the mattress over so I can lie in my
You're
bed.
lying in a bed.
I'm really not. I have maybe my head on this bed.
Whoa, that rhymes.
I have bed
Are
head.
you a musician or something?
Isn't most head bed head?
Pardon?
Or is most head couch head?
The
You've done it. The greatest joke
Nobel Prize for
of jokes.
comedy.
The Nobel Prize for albums that shouldn't have been the first album to get the Nobel Prize goes to Damn.
I agree.
It wasn't as good as To Pimp a Butterfly.
Ooh, yeah, probably. I like both of them.
Now that's one hot take.
Also, wait, Damn did not win a Nobel Prize, did it?
No, I want to pull it through is what I meant to say. Want to bring that mattress just over here?
Just over here. Yeah, I will in a second. What was that? I was gonna mention something. Oh, I don't actually know what Nobel Prizes are.
It's prizes for like smart things.
Yeah, but they give them out for so many different like random things. It's like you got a Nobel Peace Prize for bringing peace to this place. It's like, okay, that's great. You got a Nobel Prize because your comedy act is really good. What?
You wrote a book.
I don't understand at all.
It's a complicated system based on merit and whether or not you're white.
Hold on, you telling me no black person has ever won the Nobel Prize?
No, but I'm pretty sure the statistics are pretty stacked.
More like statistics, am I right? This is gonna sound really good.
Of the cock variety, Caucasians. Haha, he
Wow.
right there.
Wow, that was the worst joke.
You've done it.
You've lost your Nobel Prize. You can't fit the mattress in here very
No,
well.
you got it. You can always.
Okay, that was like so obviously a phrasing that I'm not even gonna say it. Okay, how am I gonna move this all at once? Guess I'll put on the head canes. Should we take this podcast on the run?
To the bathroom?
Yeah.
We'll do that when we go through. We have to go to the bathroom.
They'd honestly be really funny. Made the beat that murdered it. Casey Anthony. I can't see what's happening right
They
now.
murdered it. Casey.
Casey.
The new bit. Okay, Kane.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're playing two men who work in a factory that makes foil.
No, I've been foiled.
Ready?
Yeah, okay.
Another day at the factory, huh, Brad?
Yeah, you said it, James.
Listen, so we're making foil.
we really are, man.
Alright.
I mean, we've been working the same job for 30 years. I think I understand what we've been doing.
Yeah, I guess you could say we've been foiled again.
James, this is the 18th day in a row. And the row. You're on death row. You need to stop.
We've been foiled again?
We're gonna take a quick break and go to our sponsors.
We've been foiled again.
Brought to you by Aluminum Foil.
We've been. Did you really think that's a real sponsor? That's not even a company. You idiot. We're sponsored by
Aluminum Foil?
Irish. That's not a brand name. That's a product.
Yeah, you idiots. God, we're sponsored by Irish Spring.
Irish Spring. You dumb.
Irish Spring. When aluminum foil's got you down, you get a spring in action in
Irish Spring.
Ireland.
For when you're being stupid, don't know what an ad sounds like. This is a motherfucking
This is an
ad.
ad, bitch.
Hashtag my big cock to talk about Irish Spring.
If you wanna ask questions to us, the Campcast boys, just go on Twitter and type hashtag my big and we'll see it. Don't worry.
We have to scroll through a ton of porn to find our questions. Can you imagine like brands and like influencers and shit using unrelated hashtags to their thing to like sponsor stuff? Some like fuck, oh my god, like Whole Foods goes on Twitter and they're like, what's your favorite spring snack? Let us know with the hashtag #MyBlackDad. It really makes no sense. I'll be right back. You know who'd do that?
Wendy's.
Moon Pie. Everyone follow @MoonPie on Twitter. It's the greatest Twitter account of all time.
Have you ever eaten a moon pie?
No, but we're gonna get someone at Walmart.
Can we? Oh, after we get Subway on Wednesday, let's go to Walmart and get moon
Subway
pies.
Wednesday. They might be American. I don't know.
American Subway. American Subway. Get away from me. My Sharona. Get away from me.
We haven't even talked about that party yet.
Hey, there was a party at my house on the weekend. Y'all should have been there.
It was absolutely fucking ridiculous. Because we had a lot of Delisio.
It was ridiculous. We had a lot of DiGiorno.
Is it actually Disaronno?
It's DiSaronno. I call it DiGiorno so often.
I think we had some Delisio.
It's not delivery. Do you find it weird that both DiGiorno and Delisio have the same slogan?
Are they the same?
Are they related? Yeah, they're actually cousins.
Speaking of actually cousins, can you believe that some people don't have any cousins?
What? I actually can't believe that.
Speaking of actually cousins.
Hey, Winston, you're an idiot. Ha, got him.
Alright, we're gonna cut to a commercial. Yeah, I really think I'm too tired to do another commercial bit. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Okay, I mean...
Just kidding.
Ha! Gotcha.
No, we're sponsored by...
That's right, Irish Spring.
Irish Spring kind of sounds like a bottled water company. But they're not. That'd be fun.
No, you're thinking of Aquafina, you idiot.
Yeah.
Irish Spring, their body wash.
I once drank a bottle of Irish Spring, and that's not even a bit. Kane was there, and I did it today.
Yep, it happened a few hours ago.
That definitely does not sound believable because we only do bits, but I genuinely drank.
This is a genuine 100% real thing.
A little bit of a
Am I
bottle
right?
of Irish Spring, and it tasted not as bad as all the other soap I've tasted. So
How many soaps have you eaten? Rank them for me, please.
Okay, the Irish Spring might have been number one. No, it was. We're sponsored.
Are we still in the ad?
second one is like someone made me organic soap ones like that they made themselves.
Who was it?
So there's, I don't know.
Give their first and last name, please, for the record.
His first name is Suckmy. His last name was Nuts. Yeah, so anyway, like a dude made me soap and it was really cool. So like I think I bit a little bit of that and it wasn't. It just smelled because it smelled like honey, so I was like maybe it tastes good. And it didn't taste that bad.
Okay, very cool.
And then my next soap that's not bad to eat. Just kidding. They're all Irish Spring, you f***ing idiots. Go into any store.
Idiot, still in the ad.
Okay,
And we're back.
Go into any store, and if you thought we were back, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot, still in the ad. Irish Spring, buy it.
Walk into every store looking for Carmers.
What?
But we couldn't find them.
Walk into every store, walking for Carmpers. Couldn't find the Carmpers, so we got the Irish Spring. What are you saying? Irish Spring's second choice? Get out of here. Irish Spring number one, all day, every day. Did I tell you? Oh, we're back, by the way. Did I tell you? I went to Walmart to... Wait, why did I go to Walmart? Oh, before Saturday, because I wanted to pick up some Red Bull. And I saw Caitlin there, and I was like, what are you doing here? Classic. Did Jake just fall asleep? Well, everybody, this has been... Oh, the computer's turned off. Oh, no. I'm in complete darkness. Do you think that raccoon's still in here? Or should I... I bet if I try to go pee, the raccoon will probably eat me. And that wouldn't be very fun. Alright, Merry Christmas. Say your vitamins and eat your prayers. See you next week on BlimpCast.
Jack Black?
You idiot.